Welcome to another episode of Mr. Chow Time. This time, Lesson 2, Order of Operations. Let's look at our vocabulary words for the day. We have evaluate, which means to find the value of an expression. For example, 3 plus 2. What is the value of this expression? Well, that's 5. That's to evaluate. The order of operations. These are the rules that let you know which operation to perform in an expression. And I feel like we've already learned this at this point in our lives, but we're going to go over it again. Oops, here we go. All right, so here are the order of operations. The first thing you do is do any operations that are grouped with a pair of parentheses or brackets, or sometimes as a quotient. Then we do exponents. We simplify our exponents. Then multiply and divide. Then add and subtract. There is a way of memorizing this that I learned that may or may not help you, and that's please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Parentheses, or really this is what it's really talking about is grouping, but we're going to call it parentheses. Excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So this might help you. It might not, but it helps me. Well, I mean, once you know it, but this may help you. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Let's take a look at an example. So, what do we start with first? 16 minus 8 divided by 2 squared plus 14. I couldn't use a divide symbol on my computer, so I put this little slash, but that's what that means. So the first thing that we can do, there's no grouping here, is to simplify the exponent. 2 multiplied by itself 2 times is 4. So put the rest of the expression in. Oops. The next thing that we can do is divide. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Whatever you have left with adding and subtracting, or even when you have other things of the same step. So if all you have left is multiply and divide, then you do it from left to right. So from left to right. 16 minus 2 is 14. Plus 14 is 28. And there we go. We've evaluated this expression. Go us. Let's look at some with some grouping. And here we have multiple grouping sets, so we do the grouping on the inside first. Well, 2 plus 3 is 5. The next thing that we would do is the exponent. 5 multiplied by itself 2 times is 25. And now that we've gotten rid of these parentheses, I'm going to replace the brackets with parentheses. It doesn't really matter what the grouping looks like. You just want to use different groupings for different ones just to be clear. 32 minus 25, that's 7. 7 times 6 is 42. My goodness, we've gone and evaluated another expression. When will this fun end? Not yet. Here we go. Here we have 2 to the third minus 5, and then 15 plus 9. And this whole thing is being grouped together because of this fraction bar. However, we cannot simplify the thing yet without doing what's on the inside. You can think of the fraction bar as a grouping. So, in fact, I'm going to expand this a little bit, this example, by adding a plus 1 on the side here. So we're going to ignore this on the side because these things are grouped together with this fraction bar. So the first thing that we do here is the exponent. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. So 8 minus 5 over 15 plus 9 plus 1. 8 minus 5 is 3. 15 plus 9, that's a good old 24. 3 over 24, we can simplify that to 1 over 8 plus 1. So we can add these together and get 1 and 1/8. Now we've evaluated this expression. But wait, there's more. Wait, this is not, right? This is from the previous one. No, there's not more. We're done. Goodbye.